It's been a little over a year since I've done my last handbag collection video, and since then some things have changed because I decluttered some bags and then I also bought a few. So today I'm gonna show you the updated minimalist handbag collection for 2024, and if you ask me, this is the best collection that I ever had. Now, as I did the last time, I'm gonna start with bags that I had in my collection the longest, and then we're gonna go into the newer purchases. So the first bag I'm gonna show you is this little cutie that is absolutely stunning. This is Bvlgari Serpentine Forever top handle bag in Sea Star Coral, which was a limited edition shade if I'm not mistaken, and I got it for my birthday from my husband, thank you husband, in August 2019. Now I have two main reasons why I love this bag so much. The first one is the color, because if you watch my channel for a while, you know how much I love my corals, because oranges can be sometimes a little bit too orange for me, and then pinks can be a little bit too pink, if you know what I mean, but corals are just the perfect combination. And then the second reason why I love the bag is because in person this one looks like a piece of art. So I'm gonna show you everything up close. First, we have this gorgeous intricate hat that it looks like a piece of jewelry in a way, and then the chain is this nice champagne gold that almost looks like snake's body in a way. And then we also have more details up here. We have again another serpentine hat here, and then the same goes for the other side. And even though it may look like a really specific and statement bag, I actually think this is my most worn colorful bag in the summer, and then I also love to wear it in the spring because it's just such a springy shade, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And now for the minuses, I only really have one with this bag, and that is the inside, because it is divided, and I personally think when you compartmentalize a bag, you just make it a little bit less practical in my opinion. But because I'm a minimalist and I have a really tiny wallet and a small phone and all of that and only my essentials, for me this is not really a problem. I can still take everything that I need to with me, but this is just something to keep in mind. But I understand because of these dividers that you get this nice harmonica shape, so it's kind of, you know, two sides of the same coin. And now I also want to quickly show you the wear and tear of each bag so you can see how they're holding up. This one, if we go in closer, you can see we have no scratches and no stains. It looks brand new to me at the front. The same goes for the top handle and the strap, they look brand new. The only thing is the bag, because I do wear this bag with my black items and dark wash items. We have a little bit of staining at the corners, as you can see, so that's the only color transfer. Everywhere else it looks brand new. And now for the second bag that is also very colorful, as you can see. This one I got in an outlet store in September of 2019, and it's the Valentino Rockstud or Spike, I'm not sure, medium-sized bag in a pink color. And what I love most about this bag is first the color. The pink color is just so stunning. It goes with so many of my items in my capsule wardrobe. And then the second reason I love it so much is the size. Even though it looks like a really nice small bag, it's actually very spacious, because if I open it, because of the shape, I can actually put even my Kindle in here, as well as all of my other essentials. What I also love about this handbag is how versatile the straps are. You get the gold chain that it's removable, and you also get this little, I'm not sure how you call it, but this fabric, this little strap, which means you can hold your handbag like this, and this is also removable, so it's a very customizable bag. Now for the minuses, I only really have one, and it's not actually fault of the bag. In an ideal world, I wish that the gold hardware would actually be silver, because that way this bag would be worn a lot more. It would be a lot more versatile for my capsule wardrobe, because you will see most of my handbags have gold kind of hardware, but that's just the reality that we live in. Most of the bags have gold hardware, and it's just a little bit hard to find silver hardware sometimes. I think everything else it's pretty amazing. So now let me show you the wear and tear of the bag. As I said, I bought this one in an outlet store, and when I bought it, I already seen some wear and tear on the clasp right here, and my guess is that it was a probably display item because it didn't have any protective material, but I still bought it because it was so heavily discounted. And if I go all the way in, you can see that the scratches are just very subtle, so that's amazing. As for the other hardware, we have absolutely no damage, nowhere, even the strap, it's like it's new. But then we have some staining on the left corner, as well as on the right, and I think the right one is even worse. As you can see, I'm not sure why this happened, but luckily you cannot really see it from afar. And then we also have some stains at the bottom corners. Again, this is very subtle and you cannot really see it, but if you really look, you can see it here. And then another bag that I got in 2019, which apparently 2019 was a handbag year for me, but it's this gorgeous Saint Laurent Lulu small handbag with all black hardware, as you can see. And I must admit, this is one of my favorite bags of all time. I just love it so much, so I'm probably just gonna light up when I'm talking about it. And honestly, I'm so happy I got this bag because it has so many pluses for me. The first one is that it's a black color, which is very versatile, obviously, but the second reason is that the leather is actually shiny, which means that when I wear it in the fall, in the winter with my other black items, it gives me a nice little contrast, which I absolutely love this bag for this reason. Then the third reason is that it has all black hardware, which is a huge thing for me because in my jewelry collection I have silver items, gold items and rose gold items. For that reason, I love to have a handbag that I can wear with any metal that I want, and this bag is definitely it. Then the fourth reason is that I can wear this bag over my shoulder like this, but then also I can wear it crossbody, which is a huge plus for me. And then the last plus for me is the size of the bag, because it's not too big, it's not too small. It holds a really nice and decent amount. I can put my Kindle in here, even a small book could fit. But despite all of my excitement, I have to say that this bag also have two minuses. The first one is very personal to me, and that is, again, I don't like dividers in small bags like this, and also because the zipper, it's not very smooth. When I'm putting things in and out of the bag, I can just feel zipper on my hand sometimes and it's scratching me just a little bit. Nothing that would be shown on my hand, but just the feeling of it. But then the second minus, it's not personal. I think everyone would be upset by that because this handbag is showing lots of wear and tear. Luckily from afar you cannot really see that it's damaged, but if we go a little bit further in, we're gonna see the scuffs on the left side, which this is the smaller one. But then on the right we have the bigger scuff, as you can see, and then we also have one at the flap cover, which I'm not sure how this happened because I'm only opening the bag like this. So yeah, this is just a little bit scuffed, but luckily it's not really progressing since the last time I've shown you everything in my last video. As for the leather, it's in pretty good condition. Maybe we have just a little scratch right here, but it's not very visible, so I think the leather is still very amazing. It's still very supple and it just feels amazing to the touch. But then another sign of damage is also the strap, because we have the silver peeking through, as you can see. But in the defense of the bag, because you know I love it very much, I wore this one a lot when I bought it. It's probably my most worn bag in my collection ever since I got it. I just love it so much, so this one I worn to that, as you can see. And then the last detail that I want to show you is inside, because the zipper also is showing some silver. So that's it when it comes to the damage of the bag, but I still feel it's an amazing handbag. Now the second bag I got for my birthday is this one that I got in August of 2021, again from my husband, and it's the Powder Valentino Rockstar camera bag. I would say this one is really versatile, but at the same time it's kind of nothing special. But as before, let me show you why I love this bag. The first reason is the color, because it's so versatile for my capsule wardrobe, and also it's very nice for my complexion, because I personally love camel shades when I see them on others, but for me, camel color is not really flattering, so that's why I just think this kind of beigey powdery nude shade is really nice. And the second reason I love this bag is actually because of the very noticeable studs, because it makes a really classic and almost like boring handbag a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more something special. And I also love how sparkly the strap is when I put it on my shoulder. I absolutely love all of the studs on this handbag. Also, the third reason is that it's a very nice size. I can put all of my essentials in here. It doesn't have any dividers. It only has one little pocket, so I can just put everything that I want in here. It's not very structured or rigid, so it's very malleable. But now to one huge minus that is actually driving me insane, even more than in the last video, and that is the zipper. As you can see, it gets stuck on the corners, and then I have to reposition the bag. And I know some people said to put some oil in here or something to make it glide a little bit easier, but this shouldn't have happened with a handbag of this price. It's just insane, and it just bothers me so much. Now luckily the only issue that I have with this bag is the zipper, because the quality with everything else is amazing. The leather, we have no scratches, no color transfer. The same goes for the bottom and the back, and then the side, everything is really nice, almost brand new. And then the same goes for the handle, we have no stains, and the hardware is also like brand new. So other than the zipper, I think this handbag is amazing quality. And now that we covered all the really expensive luxury handbags, we can go into more affordable options. But before I show you everything, also if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Now the next two bags I actually bought at the same time in August of 2022, which I also shared on my channel, and they're both from Polene or Polene. I'm still not sure how you say it. So many people say it differently, but I'm sure you know the brand. So this is the first one that I bought, and then I also got the red version because I just couldn't resist. And this handbag in particular is called Numero Un Nano, which is so gorgeous and so stylish. And the reason I kind of stopped buying designer handbags is because first, I already have the designs that I really love in my collection, and then the second reason is that I realized that more money doesn't always equal better quality, which I naively thought back in the day. I thought I'm gonna buy a handbag that is gonna be really expensive and I'm gonna have it for 20-30 years and it's not gonna show any wear and tear, which was very naive of me, but now I know better. That's why I kind of looked into different, more affordable brands that are still great quality. And that's how I discovered Polene. And these are the two bags that I bought right away. Now first let me talk about the black one. The reason I bought this one is because I felt I had a gap in my collection at that point, and I wanted to have something that is classic but also unique at the same time. And this one feels like an elevated basic to me. Also, as you can probably tell, I love a top handle bag, I love a crossbody bag, and also I love a good flap cover. So this bag has everything that I love. Also, it doesn't have noticeable hardware, which is a huge plus for me because again, I can wear this bag with my silver items, rose gold and gold, all three metals without any issue, because if I go further back, can you really tell what kind of hardware is there? Not really. Even if I turn it around, it's very subtle. Now when it comes to the minuses, I don't really know if I have any. I know it's hard to get in and out of this bag sometimes. That's something that a lot of people said, but you again have these sleevenettes, so you can open the bag fully, so that's not really an issue for me. And honestly, at this point, I don't really think that this handbag has any minuses at all, so that's a really nice surprise. But let me show you up close so you can see how everything looks. Not only does this bag not have any minuses, it also has no signs of wear and tear, which I can show you everything up close. For me, this one looks brand new. We have no scratches, no stains, nothing in particular. The bottom looks brand new, the back looks brand new, and I think this is pretty amazing. This is such an underrated bag. It's such good quality and also affordable price. I love it. Now the red bag is the same as the black one, but this one actually has one little minus, and that is that the straps are squeaking, as you can hear, which is something that I wrote to them about, and they said it's just something that happens with the leather. They cannot predict it, and for me, I was kind of okay with that because it doesn't really bother me, but it's something that I notice when I'm wearing the bag. I don't really hear the sound, if that makes sense. But other than that, everything is in a really nice condition, so I can show you up close how everything looks. As with the black bag, we have absolutely no wear and tear in here. This bag looks brand new to me. The material is so nice. We have no color transfer and no scratches. The same goes for the back, and then the straps, the handle, everything looks brand new, which I'm so happy that these bags are such good quality. Now my next handbag is again, surprise from Polene, because I just love their handbag so much, and it's this gorgeous chalk shade Noof Mini that I bought in May of 2023, and I also did a review about this bag on my channel, and it's one of my favorite bags of all time. I just love it so much. It has so many pluses for me. The first one is the color. This one is a very specific color, which when I first got it, I was in shock. I was like, oh, how can I style this? How can I wear this? Online it seemed a little bit different, but now that I had it for a really long time, I am in love with the color. I love the shade exactly as it is. It's so versatile. It goes with my black items, white items, denim items. It goes with my ivory coat, with so many items in my collection. It goes with absolutely everything. Then the second thing I love about this bag, it's again that it has a top handle that you can wear like this, or also I love to wear it like this. And then it also has a crossbody strap that I use regularly. And lastly, what I love about the handbag is the size and the shape. It's the perfect size for me. It's not too big, not too small, and the shape is just so dreamy. It's like a little cloud, it's like a little cushion, and when I see this bag, I actually smile. I'm just over the moon with this handbag and I love it very much. But it does have one downside that for some people it's actually a deal breaker. For me it's not, and that is the fact that it's a little bit hard or very hard to get in and out of the bag. As you can see, we have the opening right here and we have the top handle in the way, so when you get in and out, the opening is actually quite difficult. For example, if you have the phone, you have to put it in very strategically, otherwise it's not really gonna work. And then the same if you take something out, you have to be very strategic about it. And also another plus is that you have the little clasp at the top, so nothing can really get outside of this bag, and also the rain doesn't come in. Now when it comes to the wear and tear with this bag, I also only have good things to say, because as you can see, it looks brand new. If you ask me, we have no scratches, and most importantly we have no stains, because this is something I was a little bit worried about, being a light color. But I grabbed this handle a lot at the top and I did have some stains here and there, but I just got them out with a damp cloth, and now everything looks brand new again, which is amazing. We also have no color transfer, and yeah, I'm over the moon with this bag. I just love it so much, as you can tell. And now for the bag that I bought this year in January of 2024, and it's another Polene handbag, and this one is a tote bag. This one is normal size Sime bag that is just again absolutely gorgeous. You can already tell that I'm again smiling with this handbag because I love it so much. With me, the biggest pluses for these bags are that it has both the top handles as well as shoulder straps. For me, this is really nice. It also has a really nice and amazing shape that it just looks a little bit different than your normal standard tote bag. So for me, this is a huge plus because it makes it just a little bit more stylish. The third reason I love it so much is because it's humongous. It has so much stuff inside. You can put everything from a laptop in here, books, Kindles, planners. I mean, the sky is the limit. And then also it doesn't have noticeable hardware. It has gold hardware that you cannot really see anywhere on the outside. That's again a huge plus for me. And then the last plus with this bag is that it also comes with a nice little pouch. This one you can have attached to the bag, or you can take it off like I did, and you can wear it separately, because as you can see in my collection, I don't really have an evening bag or a clutch. So this one I can sometimes use for that reason, but if not for that, it's also a very nice divider to put some things in. Now when it comes to minuses, which I talked about in my review video of this bag, the first one is something that doesn't really bother me, but I just wanted to mention. This bag could be worn in a different shape, which is something you've probably seen online, but when you wear it like this, you have to be careful how much stuff you put in here, because as soon as you open the bag or something, it's gonna go back to the original shape. And then also a quick reminder that sometimes when you want to put the bag on your shoulder, you're gonna get stuck in the top handles. But more importantly, since I wore this bag so much lately, I have an update on a wear and tear, and unfortunately this is a little disappointing and it's a minus for this bag. As with my other Polene bags, you can see the leather is holding up pretty well. We have no scratches at the front, nothing at the bottom, and then also the back looks absolutely amazing. And this bag, honestly, I'm a bit rough with it because I bought it to be a little bit more casual and it's kind of my errands bag. But where I can see loads of wear and tear are actually the straps. These are the top handle straps, and you can see that are clearly worn. Even though I had this bag for 6 months and nothing like this happened with my other Polene bags, I'm not sure what's going on here, but you can clearly see the damage, and I'm not even sure what this is. Sometimes it feels like glue because it's just moving around a little bit, but I don't want to do anything because I don't want to get it worse. If you have any ideas what this would be, please let me know. But yeah, this is the biggest wear and tear when it comes to the bag. Luckily, shoulder straps look just a little bit better, as you can see, but they still have some damage here and there. And then the last thing that I notice in here is actually the inside material, because if I flip this over, you can see that it's just gotten a little bit rougher than how it was at the beginning. At the beginning it was really smooth like this, and now it just looks a little bit rough. So that's also another wear and tear of the bag, which is a little bit surprising considering I had this bag for only 6 months. But that is everything that is going on with this bag. We're gonna see how it's gonna hold up in the future. Now, if you want to see what are my minimalist handbag essentials that I can actually fit in any of these bags that I showed you today, then you can watch this video next. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you next time.